Now, I want to get to the assassination attempt, the second assassination attempt aimed at President Trump. The feds are releasing a letter written by the would-be assassin. The letter was allegedly written before the shooting, where the suspect said, quote, "This is an assassination attempt on Donald Trump. I will offer $150,000 to whoever can complete the job," end quote. But wait, these same federal officials, Senator, refused to release the manifesto of the left-wing trans shooter from Nashville, saying they feared a copycat. To the casual observer, the government appears to be encouraging copycat with the release of this manifesto from the Trump assassin. Can you understand why some out there are crying foul here? Yeah, because I'm crying foul on it. You know, we're trying to investigate the July 13th and then, you know, what happened in West Palm Beach. Feds aren't giving us anything. You know, the documents they give us are heavily redacted. I mean, we still don't know about Crooks's social media accounts, the encrypted accounts, who we've been told they were easily cracked, the encryption. Okay, well, what did you find out? We don't know. So we don't know much about Crooks. I know the Heritage Foundation, you know, they tracked his cell phone ID and had him going in all kinds of interesting places. I asked the FBI in a secure briefing about that. The guy just rolled his eyes and, you know, blew it off. Again, this is how they allow suspicions to increase and conspiracy theories to be driven. They're not being transparent, and yet they give this piece of information out. I think it's quite honestly outrageous. I'm right there with you, Senator, and many of us conservatives have been asking, if the federal government isn't going to be transparent, if the federal government's not going to do its duty and follow the book, why are we continuing to fund these people? Why do we keep giving them our money? And maybe a different discussion for a different day. Senator, as you know, Joe Biden was speaking to the United Nations for the last time, thank goodness, during his occupation of the Oval Office today. This as the UN approves the summit's main outcome document. It's a 42-page pact of the future, they call it, a commitment to the climate cult, a commitment to the diversity, inclusion, equity agenda, and a one-world government. The Democrats are eager to sign on to this. Senator, the Democrats are openly committing America to a system of law that is not our Constitution. Is anything being done to stop Joe Biden's efforts at the United Nations? Well, you do have people like Frank Gaffney and the Sovereignty Coalition trying to raise the alarm of this. I mean, there are people like myself who've been involved in that effort, again, trying to raise the alarm. But like you say, in the Senate, it's controlled by Democrats. There's no hearings on this. Nobody's demanding, as I've demanded, that any agreement with the UN or the World Health Organization be deemed a treaty brought before the Senate for debate and for ratification. They're not talking about that at all. So, you know, bottom line is the way we stop this is make sure that Donald Trump is the next president, not Kamala Harris.